Very good morning, students. Welcome to Computer Science Department, Narayan PU College, Kola. Before getting into the session, let us see a small introduction part for the computer science. First of all, what is in computers? Computer is an electronic device which works on commands given by the users. A set of directions given by the user to a computer is called as programs. A set of directions given by the user to the computer is called as a program. A first mechanical computer was being developed by a Charles Babbage called as analytical engine. Therefore, he is known as father of computers. A father of computers is a Charles Babbage. A computer works in a system which contains an input device and output device, a central process unit, and stores a device. A computer works in a system which contains an input device and output device, a central process unit, and a storage device. The raw data and information feed into the computers called as inputs. The processing, the operation and handling a data according to the direction given by the user, it is totally an internal process of a computers. The word computer is taken from Latin word. The word computer was taken from Latin word computa, means a calculator, means a calculator. These are three types of computers based on the use, that is analog computers, digital computers, and hybrid computers. This is a small introduction of a computers. Let us start our sessions from the next slide. First, what is a computers? What is computers? Computer is an electronic device which works on command given by the users. Then, what is a computer science? We people know that what is computers? Computer is an electronic device which accepts the data, which processes the data and gives the results. Then, what is a computer science? Computer science deals with a theoretical foundations of information. It's computation and practical techniques for the applications. Computer science is a study of computation and information. Computation and information. Computer science addresses both human-made and natural information process such as communication, control, proceeding, learning, and intelligence, especially in human-made computing systems and missions. A computer science addresses both human-made and natural information process such as communication, control, precision, learning, and intelligences, especially in human-made computing system and missions. These are the different definitions of computer science. We'll come again. A computer science deal with a theoretical foundations of information. It computations and practical techniques for the application. A computer science is a study of computation and information. Computer science addresses both human-made and natural information process. These are the different definitions for the computer science. We have already seen what is computer science. Now we'll see that why computer science needed. Why computer science needed? It's opportunities for the true creative and innovations. It is an opportunities for true creativity and innovations and academic, educations, collaborative work and individual efforts, limitless future opportunities, civil liberty protections, making a positive difference in the world. These are the some of needs of computer science. Will come again the opportunities for a true creativity and innovations, academic, educations, collaborative work and individual efforts, and limitless future opportunities, civil liberty protections, making a positive difference in the world. These are some of the needs of computer science. We have seen what is computers, now we have seen what is the need of computers, and we'll see that why we needed to study a computer science. It's very important. Whatever we are going to do, we needed to know why we have to do. The same thing, if you choose a computer science, you have to know that why you are going to study a computer science. These are the different reasons which we will see here. Why to study a computer science? If you see yourself designing and creative software system, then computer science might be the right course of study. If you are thinking of becoming a manager or administrator to a technical enterprise, a degree in computer science or information and computer science could provide you the background needed to achieve your goals. Now, computer science is a dynamic and rapid growing area that has become an integral part of the world that we live in today. These are the different reasons why you are going to study a computers. After saying why we need to study a computers, first we need to know that a brief definition of a computers. A definition of computer. Computer is an automatic electronic machine that can store, recall, and process data. Computers are electronic machines that performs a task or a complex calculation according to a set of instructions or program. Will come again. Definition for the computer is a computer is an automatic electronic machine that can store, recall, and process data. Computers are electronic machine that performs a task or complex calculations according to a set of instructions or a program. This is the definition of a computers. We'll see that what are the characteristics of a computers. Characteristics of features of computer science are speed, memory, versatility, accuracy, memory, storage, automation, cost effectiveness, resiliencies. These are the different characteristics of computer science. We'll come again. What are the characteristics? First, speed. Speed is nothing but which executes a program faster. That we tell that it is a speed. Memory. Memory is a part where you are going to store the information. Versatility. It never tells you that whether I am tired or not. That's it, versatility. Whatever the work we are going to give, it is going to perform the task without having any hesitation. Accuracy. Accuracy is nothing but which is going to give the exact result. Storage. Storage is nothing but where you are going to store the raw information. Automation. Automation is nothing but which works automatically. Once an instruction is given, the work is done automatic. We tell that it is an automation. Cost effectiveness. It's cheaper than to keep a human worker to perform the task. And these are the different characteristics of computer science. We'll see that what are the fundamental components of computers. Here we have a basic components of computers. In this diagram, we have going to see that a block diagram of computers. We have a majorly three components present into a CPU. The first one is control unit. Control unit. Next unit is arithmetic and logic unit. Arithmetic and logic unit. We can also call it as ALU. ALU means arithmetic logic unit and memory unit. These are the three major units which is being performed into the CPU. These are the different units present into a CPU. And also we have an input unit and output unit. These are the different units which you have it under the basic block diagram of computers. Let us see in brief what are the performance which is being performed by a different components of the computers. After seeing a basic components or a block diagram of computers, let us see what is the basic functions of computers. The basic functions of computers are accepting the data and program as an input, accepting the data and a program as an input, store the data, program and retrieves and when it is required. It retrieves when it is required. Processing the data as per instruction given by the user. Whatever the instruction is being given by the user, it has been processed. Communicating the information as an output. Will come again. The basic functions is to accept the data and program as an input, stores the data, program and retrieves as and when it required. The process the data as per instruction given by the program, communicates the information as an output. These are the different functions of computers. Let us see, let us see the functions of different units which is being performed by a basic components of computers. A first unit of block diagram of computer is input unit. An input unit is an input device, is a hardware component that allows a user to enter the data and instructions into a computers. An input device is an hardware component that allows user to enter data and instructions into a computers. Input devices are like mouse, keyboard, microphone, scanners, webcam, etc. These are the different input devices. Come again, the mouse, keyboard, microphone, scanner, webcam, etc. These are the different devices which we have. An input device is an hardware component that allows a user to enter the data and instruction into the computers. These are nothing but the input units. Now let us see CPU. What is that CPU? CPU is central processing unit. CPU is the expansion of CPU is central processing unit. A CPU carry out the instructions of computers. CPU carries out the instructions of a computer program. It reads and executes program instructions. It allows and it is known as brain of a computers. CPU carries out the instructions of computers, instructions of computer program. It reads and executes the program instruction. It is also known as brain of computers. CPU consists of storage unit, memory unit. You can also tell that a storage unit or a memory unit. Arithmetical logical unit is also called as ALU. It is also called as ALU and control unit. These are the major three units which has been consisting, which is memory unit or storage unit, arithmetical logical unit and control unit. Let us see the what are the workings of three units which is being present into the CPU. Let us see the first unit which is being present in a CPU, that is memory unit. What is memory unit? A memory unit is also known as a primary storage or a main memory. We call it as primary storage or a main memory. For an example, it is a RAM. It stores the data, program instructions, internal results, and final output temporarily. The memory unit, which we called as a RAM, which stores the instruction temporarily, will come again. Memory unit is also known as a primary storage or main memory. We call it as a RAM. It stores a data, program instructions, internal results, and final output temporarily. It never stores the information permanent. It stores only temporarily. These are the functions which is being done by a memory unit. Now let us see the second unit, that is arithmetic and logic unit. All arithmetical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc., and all functions such as logical functions such as and or not are being performed. Non-numeric data result in true or false along with the logical functions will come again. All arithmetical operation is being done like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc., and also a logical functions such as and operator or not are being performed, and non-numerical data result in true or false along with the logical function. These are the operation performed by ALU. We'll see that the third unit. We'll see that third unit. The third unit of CPU is control unit. It is nothing but a control unit. It acts as a central nervous system. It acts as a central nervous system and ensures that the information is stored correctly and the program instructions are being followed properly in a sequence manner. It acts as a central nervous system and ensures that the information is stored correctly and the program instructions are followed in proper sequence. And it also coordinates all the inputs and output device of a system. Will come again. It acts as a central nervous system and ensures that the information is stored correctly and the program instructions are followed in a proper sequence. It also coordinates all input and output device of a system. These are the different operations performed by a control unit. What are the three units present into a CPU? Memory unit, ALU, that's nothing but arithmetical logical unit, and control unit. These are the different units which is being present into a CPU. And we'll see that the last unit, that is storage unit. What is that storage unit? The result obtained after processing will be in a primary memory, will be in a primary memory. Primary memory is nothing but a temporary memory like a RAM. These data or informations can be stored into a storage devices, or we can also call it as a secondary memory unit. For an example, like a hard disk, CD, pen drive. These are comes according to the secondary memory unit. These are the different performance performed by a storage unit. Before concluding this session, we'll see that what are the topics we have covered today. The first thing, we had a small history of computers, and we have seen what is computer science, why we have to study computer science, and what is the need of a computer science, and we have seen a definition of computers. We have seen different types of definitions for the computers, and also we have seen a characteristics of computers and a block diagram of computers, and we have discussed about briefly what are the components present into a CPU, like a CPU which has three units like memory unit, control unit and ALU. We have briefly discussed, and also we have seen what is an input unit and also a storage unit. These are different topics which we have covered into the today's sessions. Thank you, students. We'll see you into the next session. Thank you.